come and talk to me. I really want to meet you, girl. I really want to know your name. Oh, come and talk to me. I really want to meet you, girl. I really want to. Because I know I ain't going to get that. Because I know I ain't going to get that boy.
Why not? You look so sexy. You really turn me on. My mind every time I see your face, girl.
This how I'm feeling inside. Every line that I ride, I just hope I don't cry. I'm just fitting. Yeah, I'm just fitting.
I like that song.
What's up?
I ain't the song
When thugs
I
cry.
picked, that one do.
I feel it feel like it worked. It worked.
So.
I appreciate it,
It
man.
woke me up.
I'm glad you worked with us. I'm glad it woke you
Yeah, I was
up.
trying to put me to sleep
It
early.
definitely did the job that it was supposed to do then.
Fact.
Hey, man. We're here for another episode.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome
Thursday
back.
night, as y'all can
Welcome
tell.
back.
Late night special.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to call it.
Hey,
I'm Byron.
Oh, I'm Wallace.
I'm Brandon. You know.
And, man, we dropping dimes, man.
Yeah.
Simple as that. We ain't the dimetations. We just
Nah,
dropping dimes.
sometimes we the Temptations.
That
Sometimes.
nigga like being a
Sometimes.
damn taste.
Hey, I like that shit. Because I'm definitely getting a t-shirt made. Still Temptations. Y'all don't even know.
Put it on the shirt.
Exactly.
Yeah, there it is. So, man, what is it? Episode
15.
15.
Season 2, 15, man.
Season 2, 15.
We rolling.
man. We rolling.
Yeah.
Like, literally rolling.
This every week shit worked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Niggas was nervous about this shit.
Man,
Niggas was nervous.
Like, hold on. What we
We
doing?
had to work harder.
Niggas was a little nervous. Yeah.
It's been fun, though,
But
man.
this shit is rolling. And
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it, man. I get to talk to y'all.
I got
a
my
lot
liquid
more.
happiness.
Yeah, listen. Dr. Pepper.
Another sponsor.
I'm not even going to curse. Dr. Pepper, rock with us.
My
Rock with
stuff
us, man.
gone. I was
We-
about to say something else.
rock
then
with us.
say I ain't gonna
Yeah,
curse.
I ain't want to curse because we trying to get signed, baby. And we even got the Dr. Pepper color shirt on. You feel me?
Hey, you say you're not going to curse. Y'all curse all the time.
No, but
No,
just
not
just
doing
for
this.
Oh, like,
yeah,
okay, all right.
just trying to get
Dang, you gotta be
signed.
yourself, man. Stop trying to
Yeah,
switch
not right
over
now.
to-
though.
Be yourself
Cold switch,
on a
man.
Sprite commercial.
Hey, if they sign me, I will.
No, you won't.
All right.
You won't be on that bitch long.
We said I gotta be myself. It just might look a little different. That's what you said.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
We're gonna
talking about the
get
cussing and
to
shit.
that one too.
No, we can.
Yeah, not today though.
No, we've been there before.
It's going.
Sound like that.
What you say? Violence. Choosing it.
That door right there. Y'all going outside, handle
Rolling
that
around
shit
the
the same way again. But hey, since we here, man, we want to talk to y'all. Man, I think it's a good one. I think it's a good one.
Since we here, like
Yeah, since we here, we're gonna talk. Yeah. I mean, y'all told y'all niggas to pull up.
Since we
Hey,
here,
since
we
we
might as well.
Hey, listen, before we go any further though,
Okay.
tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Subscribe, man. Comment. Share this shit.
Yeah. The bell.
Please
The bell. Don't
comment.
forget the bell.
Please comment.
Ring the bell.
Ring that bell. Give us a thumbs up, man. We really do appreciate everybody for coming through. We appreciate the friends. We appreciate the friends over friend. We appreciate our aunties and our cousins and everybody that watch.
Every
'Cause
last
y'all,
one of them,
y'all
man.
really keep us going, man. Because I ain't gonna lie to you. The first time it looked like ain't nobody paying attention, I'm out of here. Some other shit.
Hey, I wasn't expecting you to say that.
The first week is like this
Hey,
motherfucker
man.
fell off.
Hey, trust me, I'm the glue. I'ma hold them fools together, brother. He can say all that shit. I got him. I got
it's-
y'all.
Listen, Brandon said this shit this week. I just want to lay in the bed on a Saturday.
That's it.
So yeah,
Hey, after we get done, then you go get in the bed.
That
it'd
shit
be 2
over.
o'clock. It'd be 2 o'clock.
That shit over.
So yeah, we really appreciate y'all, man. But like I said, man, tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend. Subscribe, share, comment, hit that bell. Give us a thumbs up, man. Let us know you.
And then look, after you do all of that, go to the website.
yeah.
www.droppingdymes.com.
Buy a t-shirt.
Go get you a t-shirt. Keep up with all of our social media, all the
holidays
things that
coming
we're
up.
doing.
I need the whole family Christmas morning with a Dropping Dymes t-shirt on.
Teeth. You know what I'm saying?
They gonna say, Daddy, what is this?
Be a holiday pajama. Take family pictures in the
Hell
motherfucker.
yeah, man.
Hey, rock with us though, man. We again, we appreciate y'all, man. We love y'all. We really do mean that too.
No, we do.
Yeah.
So This week's episode, man, we talking about
change the whole tone.
Yeah, because it's a little bit serious talk, and I don't want to scare Brandon off with the tone this time because he told me last time I made him nervous. But so I ain't gonna get too deep. I ain't gonna take my voice
Barry
too
White
deep.
out last time.
Yeah, I ain't gonna take my voice too deep this time. Keep it screed a little bit,
relatively high.
But we gonna talk about, man, when was the last time you cried?
For us men, that's can be a tough one.
I don't know why, but I guess
I told you different, so I mean, shit.
Yeah,
Everything that's tough to everybody else don't mean shit to you.
You cut a little different,
but it's cool. So that means like you ready to go first? Let us know, cause you do that shit on the whim. It ain't nothing.
Last time I cried.
And why?
Shit, I don't know.
Oh, here we go.
This shit.
I don't. I told you, motherfuckers, that.
This is easy, man.
No, I'm saying it shouldn't be a problem for you to cry.
So when the last time you cried?
I don't know.
All right, when is a time that you cry? You remember
a time that I cried?
Yeah, as a man, not as a 4-year-old.
I think I cry for other people more than I cry for myself.
All right, so when was that?
Let's see, the last time. Or a time. We just had a family situation. That I don't really want to go into detail about, but my mom called me crying about it.
Yeah.
So I didn't necessarily cry about the situation because I felt like, God in control. But the fact that she was hurt, you know what I mean, that made me cry. So that was about probably February. Yeah, probably around February.
As boys, I don't know what it is, but when our mamas cry, boy, it touched something a little different.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Like my mama get that little sound in her throat like she about to cry. 'Cause my mom fairly tough.
Yeah.
So when she get to that place where she get to that place where she feeling like she about to cry, I hear that emotion starting to come out, especially in a phone call. It
started tugging at you.
Yeah, I'd be like, God damn, don't you do this to me, Dolores?
But yeah,
I'm different because when I hear my mother start to waver and then shoot, when I see her bawling crying, I get defensive. Like I'm like, who we got to fight? Because there's no reason my mother should be crying. Like even if it's like some comedians like Kevin Hart, we gonna fight cancer. Like I'm like, who we fighting? What we fighting? Mm-hmm. I get real defensive when my mother gets.
But even that can bring tears though. Some people remember the little crazy ass kids when we was little. You piss them off. I did do that before. But
you got mad enough,
you get
crying.
mad and you just
yeah, that was me. I went Super Saiyan on the head.
Yeah, and be crying like a motherfucker. Yeah, so you can still be defensive.
Yeah.
Cry, yeah. But
I don't get no tears.
That was probably the last time. Like even when like my grandma died, like when I was in college, I didn't necessarily cry because she died.
Yeah,
it was my first time seeing my granddad cry. This the toughest nigga I know. You know what I mean? And so it was just not even on no crying shit. It was just some type shit. And I was like, this nigga cry? Oh, Lord, I'm dead.
Made you tighten up a little bit.
Listen, nigga, I'm balling now. You know what I mean? So it ain't really necessarily for me. But I've had times in the past, not recently, that you know, like we talked about, the pivot.
Yeah.
And pivoting. It's been time, you don't really know your next move. Shit, but I done cried like in the shower type shit. Like, God damn.
You slid to the
cried
floor?
in the car, huh?
You slid on the wall to the floor?
I ain't slide. It was a regular
one of the TV moments.
No, I would die.
That booby miles. I can't
died.
play football no more.
Yeah, shit like that, right? But nah, so during that time, cry and what like I
not the real booby miles. I had to clarify that one.
Is like so I've cried probably more often from spiritual reasons than anything.
Okay.
Like, I could be riding in the car, nigga, like literally listening to gospel, and it'll get me. Church, it'll get me. But definitely in the car. That hasn't happened in a while. I haven't got teary-eyed in a while, but.
Been listening to 21/7.
Yeah, I've been listening to too much R&B and shit. But yeah, gospel music, bro,
it'll get you.
Fuck me up. Because it's like the music, and that's gonna be a topic one day that you brought up. But it just get to me, bro, cause you know you sit and you realize like life don't have to be this good for you. You know what I mean? It just like it gets me, bro. You just realize how good God is, and just like, bro, yeah, that yeah. So that'll get me anytime.
Yeah,
and I don't care.
You ever feel like you hold in tears, you hold in crying, or you just always let it flow?
I think if I don't know, because I think my mind is so fucked up that it won't even allow me to think about crying. You know, like in tough times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Remember what you called us with that day, if you don't mind me saying.
Yeah.
When you called and you was like, bro, I want to cry, but I can't.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I think that's like, you know what I mean? It's just there, like, cause it's like, what the fuck I'm crying for? Nigga, handle the shit.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, so with shit like that, it don't give me an opportunity to cry. But like, you know, family sad or our dog died.
Yeah.
Right?
That was big to your household, for real.
I didn't give two fucks about the dog dying. I cared, but like, damn, we can get another dog. But seeing my wife
your
and
kids.
my daughter in this room, fucking nigga, I'm like, I'm crying over a fucking dog. Like, nigga, you feel me? Like, so you know, like, again, that's for somebody else, not necessarily for me, because I'm hurt. It's for them, because when I'm hurt, nigga, figure it out. Like, I'm not a something happens to me and I cry type of nigga. It's like, all right, after you cry, nigga, it's still gonna be that, like, handle your shit. But like for other people, yeah, I'm yeah.
So it's two things I wanna hit at that, but the first one is like you said you cry for your mother, you cry for your wife, your kids, other people. Mm-hmm. What's the feeling inside of you? Like if you pulled out the feelings wheel, what's the feeling that you're feeling that gives you the energy to cry, that pushes you to cry?
I think I'm hurt because they're hurt. Like it's
just
not
because you're supposed to be the protector.
Yeah, it's not an anger. It's like a fuck. Like the fact that they're even feeling this right now fucks me up. You know what I mean? Like it makes me feel a way. I guess what feeling would that be? Would it be sad? Would it be like helplessness? Kind of like damn. Like
that's a good
know
word.
What I mean?
Yeah.
Like, damn. Like I don't like because it's nothing that I can do.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like I got me.
Right.
But when it like for them, it's like, damn.
Yeah.
Like,
and that's what you're supposed to be here for, and it's nothing you can do about it.
It's nothing I can do.
Yeah.
And the fact that they're crying and so sad in this moment, I'm sad for them being sad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I guess it would be sad on the feelings wheel. You got that pulled up?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That's honest. That's not what I was expecting to hear from you. I know you pretty fluid.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't see you holding back tears if you felt the need. So, but it definitely makes sense that you are the guard of these people. You're deemed with their support, and if you can't help them, it's almost like God damn.
Like helplessness.
Yeah, I'm helpless for their helplessness. Like but they can't do anything.
My dad would cry like that. So it's like I've seen men cry like my dad a fucking like that nigga cry baby like.
So why do you suck it up when you go through your shit?
I don't know, but his shit be for like I don't know, like we just different.
Yeah,
we different, bro. Like I don't know.
Did growing up instill that in you to hold that shit in? Cause that's what the stigma is. Like growing up, they tell us not to cry, suck it up.
I wouldn't
put some dirt on it.
I wouldn't say growing up. I would say not growing up, cause my mama told me I was a crybaby, right? I think like at a certain age, realizing like nigga, what the fuck is he gonna do?
Crying ain't gonna fix nothing.
You know what I mean?
But tell me this: have you ever had a cry like you had all this energy inside you? You cried, and after you cried, you felt better. You felt more relieved. Now the issue is still there, but at least you feel the energy, the tension.
Like you was able to get that out instead of holding it in and being frustrated or angry or whatever.
Yeah. Cause that's part of what they say ends up being our lash out is we don't communicate out and we don't let our emotions flood out.
We don't actually show the emotion.
So now we just a ticking time bomb.
I think, and this is gonna sound crazy. I don't want to turn this to a religious episode, but I think that overpowers everything, right? Because when I do, like, if I was to feel that, I'll just pray, like, bro, and just literally let that shit go, like, honestly, like, and if it's a tear during the prayer, maybe, but it's not me just crying just to let some shit out. It's I gotta be, all right, God, I don't know what else to do, and if some tears float in, then yeah, but. It's me literally talking to God. Like, hey, I don't know what to do. I'm done. Like, I'm getting chills right now. Like, nigga, what's up? Like, handle this.
Talk to your boy.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Don't even talk to me right now. Nigga, just, you got it.
Do your thing, man.
You feel me? You got it. I don't know what else to do. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah. So that'll be more so than just, let me cry to get this shit out. You know what I mean? That, and some people do need that, and I do encourage that because a lot of people don't have the type of faith that other people have. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But my shit just strong, like literally, like bro, that nigga can do anything. So I know that. You know what I mean? And so, like I say, if some tears float in,
anything,
nah, for real. Even with, like I said, listening to the gospel music and stuff.
Yeah,
that's part of the same because I'm listening to that. Thinking about things I may be going through, or thinking about how good
things you made it through.
Things are, and that sends the same emotion. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
For me, recently it's been like flashbacks to the past, and like I told you, I text both of y'all, and I think I ended up talking to y'all. I was driving to really go deliver this guy some books.
Oh yeah.
And this dude is a 70-year-old white dude.
Yeah.
And he read my book. Another partner of mine had the book, and he read the book on his desk in like 2 days. And he was like, "I want your book. I want to give it to two of my friends. I want a copy for myself." I was like, "Cool. I'm just gonna drive some books out to him. Ain't nothing." On the way there, I started thinking like, my life completely disconnected from this man, like white country Southerner, me coming from my community, and he was able to connect with my story.
That's strong.
And on the way there, I'm like, yo, this shit is deep to me.
It should be.
And I don't know if I told y'all, but like I called y'all and I was like, bro, I feel like I should cry, but I'm fighting this shit. So I went over there and I got there, and I'm definitely not gonna say his name because this is a intimate moment between me and him. We started talking. And this 70-year-old white man starts crying in front of me. And it's because of how he connected with my story. And I'm like, bro, this shit is... I'm just supposed to be delivering a book.
Yeah.
That's it. And that moment right there, I just felt like I was like, I can't cry in front of him because I feel like I'm supposed to console him. Like I felt like I was supposed to be support for him in that moment.
Yeah.
But as soon as I got in the car and started driving, I ain't had to ask y'all, can I cry, bro? Shoot, goddamn, leaking.
And sometimes that's like a relief, you know what I mean? And it wasn't necessarily for you, but it was like, damn, like overjoyed, like,
bruh,
all that, yeah.
I started thinking about, like the book is primarily about my football journey, but I started thinking about like where I came from. Bro, I remember sitting in the stands as a 10th grader, watching everybody in my class play, and I'm like, damn, I wish I could be them, man. I wish I could be on third down and they throw me the ball. Like I don't even want to go hang out with these dudes because I'm a wannabe.
Yeah.
From that person to the journey that I experienced, to be able to show that to this man, and it have some effect on his life.
Right.
That shit was wild to me,
bro. Crazy. That story is a probably 80% of people, bro. Because it's a small percentage of athletes.
Mm-hmm.
So just think about the other people that want to be.
Yeah.
Like, that's why the book is, like, real important and really needs to be out there because it's a lot of people, not just in football, just anything like.
The perseverance, period.
I wish I could.
And that locking in.
You know what I mean? Like, It's a lot of people like that, bro. And they overcome the same thing and become, what they didn't even think was possible. And shit, that's what it is.
And this wasn't supposed to turn into a promotion of the book, but that's really like when I think about even just bro, I didn't even like reading in school.
Yeah, I could tell.
That thing. Appreciate that. We need the levity. We need the levity.
I have to.
But look though, I ain't even like reading, let alone writing. And then it took me 8 years to do it. So I'm like, I showed myself there's so much more inside of me. So like just thinking about the process of writing, thinking about the process of making through, and then the connection I have with this person who ain't close to what I am.
Yeah.
I couldn't help it, bro. I cried for 25 minutes all the way back to the office.
God damn.
Bro, I couldn't stop it. That shit.
Them tears was from motion.
Man,
saved up tears right there.
Yeah, probably was. I've been fighting the whole time.
Sometimes it be like that though.
And then I wanted to tell y'all another one too. This was fairly recent. It's actually right around my birthday, so like 2 months ago. I'm headed back to the crib, and for some reason I just started deleting the old emails from my account. I guess it was reaching 99% or something, and I got down to like 2019, and I see my matter of fact it was voicemails. I ended up emailing myself, so it was voicemails, and I got down to 2019 around my birthday, and my Aunt May, who is the one that used to take me down to the football field so I can go watch the other kids play.
Yeah.
It was her last message to me.
Did you keep it?
Yeah, I emailed it to myself.
Okay.
It was her telling me happy birthday. It's in 2019, and she died that year.
How long after?
Like 3 months.
Okay.
So her last birthday was the 6th, like a week after. Mm-hmm. And then the last time I hung out with her was the Gators were playing Georgia. Mm-hmm. And then like a month and a half later, she was gone. And I listened to that voicemail like all the way to the crib, like playing in the car, and it just
nigga plays like he was future out there.
No, for real though.
No,
and I had to email it to myself, and I'm like, I love that woman so much. Mm-hmm. Like she was like my second mom growing up, and just to hear her voice, and it had been gone for 2-3 years at that point.
Yeah,
that shit was just deep to me, and it just the flood of memories, which triggered emotions. And I was finna hit y'all like, I'm feeling this, but I just knew I couldn't hold that shit back.
Yeah.
That shit just,
it wasn't no feeling that time.
Nah, that shit here.
And guys, I'm crying, guys.
For real.
Send a text.
I'm
fucked up. I'm trying to run. Yeah. Can't see right now. My eyes a little watery. I don't know what the fuck going on. It's crying. It's crying. Bro.
And I even tried to fight that one, but I couldn't hold that at all.
Some shit you just can't. And them ain't even like, you probably like, of course you sad that she gone, but them memories was probably like good
the
shit.
Best.
Like when she was on earth, you know what I mean? Like
the best, bro.
You cry about shit like that.
My mom was jealous of our relationship. It was so tight.
Yeah, I feel you.
Them cries like that be needed though, because it be the sadness and then a transition into a happiness because you remember how happy you were with that person. Bro, I had plenty of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I started like the people who like it was people who like were like the best people in my life. I started losing them. I don't want to say early. I don't want to make it seem like I just started losing them when I was like a little kid. But like, man, my uncle took me out and taught me how to fish.
Yeah.
Lost him when I was like in junior high. You know what I'm saying? And then my brother. Yeah. And then my grandparents. Like that. It was a tough year for me. Like back to back to back to back. And it was like people who were like super influential. And I like the way I looked at it was like the people who were like, it wasn't no judgment ever. You know what I'm saying?
From them?
Never. Because I told you, like, I had a speech impediment, right? So I used to stutter. So, like, that was always, it made me be quiet around people, right? But these were the people who I could be around and I stutter. And they just sat there and let me do my thing, right? Like, I had other people in my family, they be trying to give me instructions like, nigga, you are not a speech pathologist. Shut your ass up. Like, I would stop.
Hold your breath.
Listen,
We only show up on
listen,
holidays.
I would stop stuttering to tell them some shit like that. I'd be like, shut your ass up. Right back in the stutter. and my grandma be like, take your time.
Yeah.
Didn't say nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My cousin. I lost my cousin.
Shut your ass. Shut your ass.
Turn around straight.
Nah,
Just he get that shit
that
straight.
shit cool.
Shut your ass up, nigga. My mom
practice
like,
that
y'all leave him alone.
Oh, shit.
Leave him alone. But like, these were like people who were like I got a cousin. Everybody thought we was brothers. My cousin Chris. Like, bro, when he passed, that shit took me down. I was living here, and he was down there, in like in Alabama. And when he passed, that one took me down. So like that one was like one of the most recent. That was like super super heavy and deep for me, right? So like I know all about the moments. Like, bro, it be times like good shit happened in my life, and I was so used to calling him to let him know about my good moments or my bad moments that I would still pick up the phone.
Yeah.
And this was like years later.
To call him.
Yeah, like he died in 2014. I'm talking about 2020. I still pick up the phone like, boy, I just want to hit Slick up and tell him. You know what I'm saying? When I went home for homecoming, he went to Alabama State.
Okay.
Gang of folks knew him. You know what I'm saying? Even when he stopped going to state.
Yeah.
And he loved motherfucking Alabama State. You know what I'm saying? So like when we was getting ready to go up there, one of my other cousins was like, boy, Chris will love this shit. Like that nigga would have loved going out here for this shit, especially how big it done got now. And it's like with the new stadium and everything that's going on campus and how everything moving now. He was like, man, he'll love this shit. I was like, yeah. But I had already thought it. I just didn't want to bring nobody else down with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, like them moments be good, man. Like you gotta, and people, like people gonna feel how they want to feel, but like them moments, I feel like those are the best. I feel like that what you just had for your aunt, man.
Yeah.
And it's probably like how you feel. Like your aunt was that person, like no judgment, always gonna take care of you, gave you them words that you needed to hear. Like pat you on your back, but still got on your ass when you was in the wrong, right?
Always filling you up.
Yeah. So that's that person for you, man. So like, you still need them moments. Like that's the moments that how you remember to not let your folks die.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they gone. Yeah, but the memories is what you got.
That's
like
how I be with my grandma. I still be making jokes and shit. Niggas be like, bro, you crazy. Fuck, you don't care what you say. I'm like, bro, that was her though. Like, nigga, you have to know her to know. You know what I mean? And some people got to meet her, but yeah, like, nigga, that was my heart. And so, like I said, shit, I ain't necessarily cry because of the death. It was because, you know, people was hurt.
Yeah.
Me and her had already had the conversation.
Had your moment,
you feel me? Like,
really?
Man, hell yeah. Well, I knew when I tell you everything, I knew everything. Like, she told my ass, hey, when I die, don't let them bring me back. But her ass ain't get it in writing, right?
So
I'm at the hospital. No, they didn't.
Oh, they didn't?
Hell nah. So I'm at the hospital, and because we got to watch her die, which is like a beautiful thing.
I thought he was talking about like Jesus bring me back.
Nah,
like don't let them resurrect.
Yeah,
you mean the doctors?
Don't let them folks bring me
like,
back.
Nah,
I don't think they can. But
nah, it's because you had to do not resuscitate.
Yeah,
and so when she was dying, I told the nurse, I was like, hey, she said, you know,
how old were you then?
I was sophomore in this was 2010.
For like 15?
2010. No, nigga, I was in college. Nigga said 15. Nigga crazy. But yeah, and so the nurse was like, we ain't got nothing, man. Don't bring her back. Like, all right. Like, but we had those talks.
Mm-hmm.
And so when we watched her die, take her last breath, you know, like, people was like, my uncle and them, you know, they was crying and shit. But I'm over that bitch like, you gone now, nigga. You know what I mean? Because that was our
your relationship. Yeah.
You feel me? Like,
because I would have thought you was an asshole too.
Right.
Nah, I didn't understand.
Like, I had her hand like damn, she out of here for real. You know what I mean? In that moment, it's like, damn. You think about the memories and shit, but everybody else was fucked up. I couldn't be fucked up because I knew like, this was my dog. Like, literally, like, knew everything. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, that was my nigga, man. I don't know where I was going with that, but I just had so many memories just now. Yeah. But yeah.
So let me ask you both of y'all this since y'all gave y'all a moment. You ever cried over a failed relationship or something like like whether it was like a friend. Like, most people ain't gonna cry with friendship, but if it was like a romantic relationship, you ever cried over one?
What did I? Well, nigga. Man, hell yeah. She know who she is, goddamn. But nah, it was my 8th grade girlfriend, fool. Went to 9th grade. We in 9th grade, we went to 2 different schools. You know, I'm in love, nigga. This is like first love. You feel me? And found out she had another dude, right? And so I'm like, somebody went to her school, so I'm asking you, like, you know a girl named such and such? Yeah. Like, yeah, that's such and such girlfriend. Yeah. So I was like,
dang.
No, that's my girl.
Nah, like, that's my girl.
No, we talking about different ones.
Yeah.
We might be talking about different.
Nah, that's
a different brandy.
Man, I call her. Like, damn, what's up? You know, I heard you. Man, this motherfucker told me. Yeah, you know that. Yeah. I said, man, I'm crying like a motherfucker. Nigga. Bro,
on the phone with her,
crying on the phone, off the phone. I'm hurt. Oh, I'm hurt.
What she say when she heard you crying?
Nothing. She we hung up, man. I'm hurt. Listen, oh Lord, I'm hurt.
You went to talk to your mama or your grandmama?
Nah, I was just hurt to myself, bro.
Just handled it.
Just ate it.
Just hurt, and then life went on.
And
then all the other women after that suffered.
Life went on, man. I don't know what this man talking about, but life went on. life
12 to 15 years ago.
He's just telling the truth. You ain't no snitch, so clearly this nigga don't mind running it up like that.
Life went on, but hey. But yeah, I think that was all my relationships after that. I was the one that broke it off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounded about right.
Say your heart.
But it was shit. It was their fault. It wasn't mine. But that's a whole nother episode.
I feel like we talked about it
a little bit.
But yeah,
I need some help, brother.
Nah, I'm good. I got it. Probably.
Bro, if I did, I blacked this shit out. I don't remember.
I already blacked it out.
I don't remember.
But nah, you ain't even been in no relationships.
What you mean? I had them in high school.
Nigga, you ain't had no. You ain't never talked about
he
no
just
girl.
talked about a high school relationship. Bro. He talked about a middle school relationship.
Nah, that was real love, bro. Don't play by my.
All right, well,
my puppy love.
Mine was Adrian Drummond in preschool. I was 4 years old.
Call her name.
I hate you. Guys.
Shout out to Adrian Drummond.
Right.
Broke my heart. That's when I learned that girls could not like you. I was like, she don't.
Crazy, but
I went home.
Not like you.
I asked my mama what it feel like when you feel like something going on inside.
I thought that nigga finna say something else. But all right, go ahead.
Yeah, I don't even want to know what you was thinking. Hey, tell me after we get done though.
But look, you ain't never talked about no girlfriends.
Cause I've been married for 30 years.
Here we go. See,
that man been married.
See, every time
for a short amount of time, and I've been married.
every time,
and I ain't.
Every time we on a good roll. He
say some crazy shit.
Just throw some shit in there.
We can't joke on here no more. My bad. Let's take it back down. All right. So yeah, dog.
That ain't your role on the show.
I ain't really cried for nobody. You know, it's just I ain't never had nobody attack my heart like that. I guess
Well,
is that better?
Brian, you ever cried
over a girl?
Hey, fuck y'all.
Let me think.
Hell yeah, I can see that shit. What? Not this year.
I've been angry in the motherfucker, dog. But I don't think I cried.
Really?
Yeah. I think I was ready to, like, you know what I'm saying? I was emotional. Yeah, I was hurt. I was hurt as fuck. And especially because this was a pivot, right? So this was when
when you was transitioning.
I'm going to talent. You know what I'm saying? I'm transitioning to a new school and everything, trying to make some shit work. And then, boom, like, motherfucking turned the corner and a nigga had a baseball bat and hit me in the face. Bam.
Figuratively.
Bitch.
Shit.
So I didn't know whether to cry or fight.
You
know
cried,
what I'm saying?
motherfucker. It's a baseball bat.
But I was ready to fight.
No, for real. Like
Cry.
a real baseball bat?
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Figuratively.
No, I just wanted to fight though. You know what I'm saying?
You
Like
wanted-
you know how like
you
somebody
wanted
hit
to
you
do
up,
worse.
they catch you off guard. You don't know you need that moment to cry. You know what I'm saying? Because you hurt, but you're so angry. So I was just in a different space.
Man, you about ran that man out of the state.
Have you ever made a girl cry
I
before?
did.
Have I? Hell yeah.
God damn, he proud of that shit.
I ain't proud of it.
Well,
It's just a
the
fact.
way you said it, he was
It's
proud.
just a fact.
He was proud. What? Look, he was proud. Hell yeah, I make motherfuckers cry all the time.
Hey man, it ain't
you, man.
Come on, dog. That ain't even where I was going. Well, let me clarify then. Let me clarify. All right. I just did it quite a bit, and I just want to say infatuate, some word like that.
What? He drunk.
Yeah.
God.
Some word like that.
The contact.
A little bit. Yeah, I have.
Okay.
And I had a phase where I really didn't give a damn.
Damn.
And now I do.
Cold-blooded.
But honestly, I feel like, and I've said this before, maybe not to y'all, like I had a girlfriend in high school because it mattered. And I found out she was at the bowling alley with some dude. And from that day forward, after that, I was like, oh, ain't nobody faithful out here.
Don't let them hold.
Exactly.
Bowling alley.
But then
Snoop
look,
from 94.
when I got,
You done
yeah,
have a
right.
Snoop from 94.
Look, when I got older, I was like, I wasn't doing the shit I need to do. I ain't taking to the bowling alley. So shit. I shouldn't have been. I shouldn't have.
think
She
like
just
that
wanted to
in
go
high
bowling.
school, motherfucker. If I can't go to the bowling alley.
He said when he got older.
When I got
he thought
older, I
about it.
realized like,
No, he's saying back then, nigga. Back then, if I can't go to the bowling alley, we can't go to the bowling
what
alley.
what I'm
you
saying
talking
is,
about?
I wasn't doing the boyfriend things that I should have been doing holistically.
That's what I'm saying. The same
You and that
thing.
motherfucker.
I love that word, don't I?
Holistically shit.
That shit bullshit.
He trying to get at something.
That.
You just put the world.
Right.
But yeah, after that, I was like, "And what is faithful? We just out here." So I went into college.
I hear you, young future. Shit. That nigga said, what is faith?
I went into college. Everybody doing their thing.
Took yours?
Nah, I don't need another one.
I took that to my nigga with them words, man. That nigga
Yeah.
said, like I just saw that nigga in the back seat with a suit on,
Man,
man.
always, but you
God
surprise us every time.
I don't know what to say, brother.
I know you don't. I love it.
I respect that though.
But yeah, and then I had to learn like that might not be the thought process to have.
Yeah, that's good, man.
So, but in that process, yeah, I made a few young ladies cry.
Oh, and some over
By
the
just
years.
breaking their heart.
Something like that.
I feel.
Not I guess showing something and not following the actions up with what I was presenting.
Not necessarily being the best human being.
I was a great human being. I just didn't care about people's feelings.
That's
So I
that'd probably
moved-
Be the definition of not
Not being
being.
a
Nope,
human
nope, that's
being.
not. That's
Okay.
not. But we could talk about that another day too. Selfishness.
Semantics.
Yeah, words.
Yeah, go ahead.
Nah, brother. Have you made a lot of women cry?
That boy looking at you.
No, I thought he was looking at you.
No, you didn't.
That nigga, he
did
got
not
that. His
think that man
contact,
was looking
his
at me.
contact had him looking at you.
Not at all.
What's up, family? This is Brandon from the Dropping Dymes Podcast. As y'all can see, you know, I got on my red shirt today, Dropping Dymes t-shirt. Hey, I want y'all to go get one. Go to droppingdymes.com, you know, purchase y'all one. We got 10 different colors. I only got 4 though, so I gotta go buy me some more too. It's coming, you know, the holidays coming up. Go get your mama one, your brother one, your sister one, you know, your whole family. Matter of fact, post them. And you know, when we post them, we're gonna re-tag you, all right? So go, like I said, go to droppingdymes.com, get yourself a t-shirt, man. I appreciate it.
Have I made anybody cry?
Fuck yes. Man, looking about like he's thinking about this shit. Let me see.
Which one?
How long ago?
I think
They crying in our
my
comments.
mom probably cried the most. My mom probably was the woman I made cry the most.
He had to flip.
Yep.
Yeah,
He good.
Terrible fucking child. That's why she cried the most.
not because I was terrible, dog.
But because of what?
I just wasn't the best human being. But look, let me tell you what I
praying nights,
bro. So
she was listening to the gospel.
Let me tell you, dog. Let me tell you. I said this shit to my mom one time. She was like, "You just like I'm just home and I'm worried." I was like, "Stop worrying about me." Golly, stop worrying about me.
Movie.
Just stop worrying. Shit.
Listen,
my mom was like,
"What? That's the worst."
I was like,
the worst shit you could ever
listen,
say.
just lift your hands, like, cause she always just said, "I'm gonna just lift my hands." Like, lift your hands. Just pray.
You was having a moment.
Yeah, cause we have been going back and forth with it, and like, man, I love my mom, bro.
Just lift your hands.
Yeah, I was like, bro, just let it go. You know what I'm saying? Like, just know that I'm good out here. You know what I'm saying? Cause I think she thought it was worse than it was. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just outside, like goddamn Easy standing on a corner just slanging rocks. Oh man, nah, it wasn't nothing like that.
So
you know what I'm saying?
So what was it like?
Nigga, I was going places and sitting my ass the fuck down. I wasn't doing the best shit all the time, but I wasn't outside. You know what I'm saying? My chances of
You went outside to go inside.
no, outside of her house, yes. Outside in the streets, no. Wherever I was in a building. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It wasn't like
that ain't considered outside. I mean, depending on what you're doing.
Yeah, so
that ain't outside.
I get what he's saying.
I do too. He being
so let
semantics.
me think. I'm 41. Yeah, damn. We out of the we definitely
shout out
JD. We definitely past the dates, but you don't want to talk too much. So just know that even with me being outside, I was still safe inside.
I got
what
you're saying. I feel you.
So when I would come home, then she like, man, I'm just worried. You don't have to worry. I'm good. You don't have to worry. You know what I'm saying? And I'm in a way, I'm glad she did because
but she had to.
The prayers
glad she did too.
Kept me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I didn't want her to worry because I knew it was like a worry. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody that's worrying is aging. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't want that to be on her heart. I didn't want her mind like always thinking like, man, is my baby out here dead? Is he? You know what I'm saying? Like whatever my situation was, I didn't want her thinking that. Don't think the worst. Know that I'm wherever I am, I'm good.
I'm met where I'm at.
Yeah,
I'm good
where I'm at.
The things that she was scared of and worried about for you, did that make you, and her just worrying, did that make you kind of reconsider what you were getting into? Or did it make you conscious of, like, this, I don't want to do that to my mother?
Man, so honest. In that moment, yes. After the moment, not so much. Because whatever I was doing outside, I needed whatever I was doing outside, I needed my mind on whatever I was doing outside.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Need your wits
like,
about you.
I can't be thinking like what my mama thinking about. And then a nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't be on that page. If when I'm in this moment, I gotta be in this moment. Yeah, I gotta be in this moment. Yeah. So it wasn't like I didn't care what my mom thought because I love my mom. You know what I'm saying? But I had made a decision to be outside for a little bit, and I needed to keep my head in wherever I was at. You know what I'm saying?
You make this shit sound so nice.
Whenever I went home and we had them talks, then I have my moments where I'd be like, all right, I need to chill. But life has a way, and like you said, we ain't gotta make a religious talk, but God has a way of showing you this shit ain't for you. Like, this ain't your life. You know what I'm saying? You ain't built for it. I remember my uncle, they used to laugh at me. And they was like, dawg, this ain't for you. You too nice for it. And I was like, I don't think so. And niggas like, yeah, you will. Don't worry about it. Just do what you can and
care about
get
the
out.
Crackheads and shit.
Crackheads? Christ.
Just give it to her free this time. She got kids.
It was just baking soda. It was just baking soda. Nothing else in it.
Never about that life. Never a freebie life.
Just baking soda, bro.
But I would say, I did have a moment where I was like, hey, this ain't for you.
Yeah.
So don't come back around here. Like, this ain't your life, so don't bring your ass back around here. And then
you said that to yourself? Oh.
To some business.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So like, don't come back around here. Like, this ain't your life. Don't come back around here. And she was like, but what? But shit. Now don't nobody make no money off you.
Yeah.
So, but
and how'd that make you cry?
That because I was missing on them $7 in pennies that she was bringing through every weekend.
That nigga 50 cent.
Nah. Man, let me tell you though, because I never did get my moment. My last time I cried, man, I was I had just like an emotional moment, man, just knowing where I could have been, like one of them type moments.
Man,
you know
that's
what I'm saying?
the worst.
Like the like, because man, like bro, like I'm 41, and like I had some partners, man, getting out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, like straight up niggas is leaving like quick.
Yeah.
And it ain't, some of them leaving natural, and then other ones like never put that street shit down. You know what I'm saying?
Forced out.
Yeah. And man, to see who I consider good people, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like whether they was good and it, like good as far as the actual definition of the word, but in my mind and in my heart, these was good people. You know what I'm saying? So to see like some good people, man, just leaving here, bro, like that shit really fucked me up. So I have my moments, man, where cause I know I hadn't necessarily been the best human being. You know what I'm saying? And I had my moments like bro, like, and I don't think of myself as being a bad person now, and I've changed myself over time, but I've also still had my moments where I'd be like, man, motherfucker called me wrong, boy, so I'm gonna do something about it. You know what I'm saying? And like we did something about it.
Nothing wrong with those.
Yeah, and we did something about it. You know what I'm saying?
We're supposed to just talk.
Yeah. That's and you sound like my mom.
Hey,
you know
look,
what I'm saying?
that talk that was in your eyes.
So
I just want to talk.
right. So I think I had a moment like where I was just in the car and I was like, man, like this shit could have been way worse.
Yeah.
Like, boy. And then that, like, just losing good people, man. That thought, me and you was in the car, I had a moment with you. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, cause I really, really think back, like it's much better people just in my eye.
Yeah.
Much better people who have left here on some bullshit and I'm still here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I know I wasn't the best human being. You know what I'm saying?
That's so deep. Nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not one of those. I'm not like one of them karma thinkers because if I got caught up on karma, bro, like I know I would have been out of here. But just the thought, like, and then I had the moments where shit wasn't going my way. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I had to bring myself out of the moments. Like, man, you know it ain't going your way, but boy, I know it's gonna get better. Yeah, it's going to get better. Like soon, you know what I'm saying?
What you're saying? But God.
So
now it's DJ Khaled saying,
right.
God did.
So I know it, and I can always convince myself that it's better days. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
better days coming. But I think like my biggest cry.
Not for you, bro.
I just don't like this nigga, man. Wildin', bro.
What happened?
Nothing at all, bro. Please keep going, cause this dude right here is silly. He can't hold it.
Man, my biggest, like one of my mentors died like on, and I don't want to say on some humbug, cause at the end of the day it's just your time.
Yeah.
But like he had a car accident on a Friday, and he felt cool. You know what I'm saying? Like after he had the car accident, that Saturday he started feeling bad. That Sunday he went to the like a family care or urgent care.
Yeah.
And then he died that Sunday night.
Internal bleeding or
something? Mm-hmm. From internal bleeding. And he was like a young, you know what I'm saying, at the time, he was like 40, 41. He was a school teacher, man. And he was like one of them people that like really urged me. He was like, bro, tighten up. You know what I'm saying? Like he was like one of them people, bro. And like what's so crazy, I met him when I was like, maybe like 11. He was my Sunday school teacher. Yeah. And I was like, man, shut your ass up. You know how you because I'm at that age where you don't want to listen to nobody. But he just stayed on me. And he always stayed cool. He stayed authentic. And he was like how we was talking about the other night, even in the church, he'd be like, hey, fuck, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, are you crazy, nigga? You're in the church. Did you curse at me? You know what I'm saying? So,
yes, I did.
But and he didn't care. Yeah. But he was one of them people that stayed on me.
But he knew how to connect with you.
Then he ended up being
what it be.
And then he ended up being my biology teacher.
Okay.
And even, bro, no matter what level of sports I was playing, I don't give a fuck how good I thought I was or how good he thought I was. He was like, hey, them sports ain't gonna do it for you. Keep your motherfucking head in the books. And I was like, bro, I hate school. He was like, yeah, I get that, but this shit gonna go away.
Yeah.
And we seen how this, like, bro, like, what's my man's name? Dude was from Montgomery.
I thought you were about to say Booby Miles.
No, not Booby Miles, not this time.
I just watched the Flimlo raps on him, so it's heavy in my head. And his last name Miles. So.
Dude named Andre Bruce, from Montgomery, right? Man, Bruce went to Carver, went to Alabama.
It's your time frame?
Huh?
It's your time
No.
frame?
This is before me. But he graduated from my high school, go to college, gets drafted, go to the league, to the NFL.
Yeah.
Playing for the Raiders. He comes home during the offseason, back in the project where he grew up, robs a pizza man with a BB gun, and ends his career.
Now he back at the crib for real.
He was back at the crib.
But I'm saying, like, he had a way out.
You back at the house.
Now you stuck
I'm talking
there.
about, like, was a monster in college, monster in high school, just fucked up. So, like, that was, he was like, bro, look at Bruce.
Yeah.
Had everything you got times 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, a fucking beast.
And he back on the stoop.
And he back at the crib. So know that all that athletic shit you got, no matter how much of it you got, you could be back at the crib with all that athletic
you ain't got
shit.
nothing up there.
If you ain't got nothing up here, dog. And he said, but you got too much of it. And that's scary too, because you think you got so motherfucking much of it. So, like, man, just people who kept me straight. You know what I'm saying? So when I think about that, man, and I think about, again, where I could be, that's always my moment. That's always probably my most recent. But yeah.
Hey, you know, we really started the idea on talking about Jason Wilson's book, what is it? Battle Cry. About men being averse to crying, and it's how we grew up. And it's crazy that this is kind of a full circle episode. Is how it started is us trying to understand, like, why is it so hard for us to cry as men holistically? You know, Brandon cried with no problem. But, like, as men, why is it so hard? And I think this is an example of, like, different spaces that we can show our vulnerability, show our understanding of really what's going on, and how we are actually connected to it. And then it also shows, like, how important the connections you have with the people in your life is, how it can make a man cry. That's how deep the connections we have, and that's how important to me that they are, and that's how important we gotta handle them while we here.
And I think we should cry. Like, if you need to, do that shit. Like,
don't hold it back, huh?
Like, no.
Is it? I was thinking, like, is there a space that you shouldn't cry?
No.
Cause, like, look, I was 8 and I was fighting my best friend. I was whooping his ass. That man swung around, wailed him, and hit me in my stomach, knocked the wind out of me, and I started crying. In a fight, you can cry?
Bro, listen. Wait. Listen. Hey, talking about knocking the wind out of you. I was in the 7th grade, boy. I ain't tell y'all this shit, man.
I don't know.
We was doing a motherfucking, some people call it Oklahoma drill. I guess it just depends on where you're from. But
Yeah, I
we
did Oklahoma
head
at 7?
7th grade. So I'm like 12. So we laying head to head. And
You was a big 12 too,
bro. But I wasn't, like, I was slim.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
just 6'5" already.
nah. But we had this dude on our team, man. Dude name was Frank Gorn, man. But they called him Black Frank.
I knew you about to say black.
So any nigga they call black anything, probably dangerous, right?
Yeah.
My man was built like a mechanic, dog. Bruh. They laid us head to head, and I was like, please, God, don't give me this ball. Please, God, don't give me this ball. And that nigga dropped that bitch in my hand. I was like, shit. Bruh, he blew that whistle. When I turned and stood up, this nigga was already coming. I was like, did he lay down? Did he lay down? Bruh put his fucking face. It was the picture. If you took a picture of that shit and put it in every locker room for the rest of your life, they was like, this is how tackle's supposed to look.
Chest eating.
Bruh, face mask in my sternum, arms wrapped around me. I don't even know how I held onto the ball because he was holding the ball tight as I was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he did that legal shit and drove you to the ground too.
Picked me up, boom, drove me through the ground,
Yeah.
knocked the wind out of me, right? So I was like, fuck. Bruh, they peeled me up out of the 2 feet of dirt that I'm in. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nigga
hey, you
buried you.
good? I go to the back of the line. I ain't even want to cry, but your body just like, no.
I gotta let this pain out
we gotta
somewhere.
get this oxygen out of us. So we're gonna get it out through this water right here. Bruh, I was about to fucking die, bruh. Like that was as hard as probably
You ever been hit?
top 5 for sure. And I took some licks, but top 5, 7th grade,
So
dog.
the moral of the story is it's okay to cry.
Just let it out.
Anytime,
Just let it out.
Because I remember my
Just
coach
not in
was
front
like,
of your wife, right?
"There's no crying in football." I'm like, yeah, right here, right now,
Not Byron's friend.
today.
Luke,
With
when the
it.
last time you cried? Well, that's good.
No, it's not good, but it's,
No, I'm
it's,
saying
it's good that you're able to
he
cry.
was able to cry.
It's like when and who do you go to though for these moments? You know what I'm saying? Because as men, you talk not to cry, right? So it's like, who do you cry? You don't want to cry for your girlfriend because
Yeah, exactly what I just said.
a certain level of stress or something to her.
Yeah, but in that sense, yeah.
Shit, man, we need to keep talking because that's a conversation we
In
need to
that
have.
sense,
Like,
yeah.
Like you pull
That's
up
a moment
to
that you-
work or something, you just cry in the driveway and you get out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Man,
You
let's
should-
go see kids.
Nah, yeah.
You might be in the shower a little longer because you had to cry a little bit.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
don't have too many people we can just cry in front of, and it's just comfortable like that.
I got
It's
you.
not- so that's why
That is-
therapy is becoming kind of
big.
That is a different type of cry though, like from a situation that you stressed about, like you were saying.
Yeah.
It's-
For the
it's
people that
it's the
need to
different
cry,
types.
you don't usually want to cry in front of your girl because you want to seem like you got shit handled, and you don't want to put that extra stress on them.
Yeah.
Because they already, fragile anyway, and so and you the man, so you do want to seem
I'm
like
not co-signing on that
Hey,
private
look,
shit.
look, I was
I'm
like-
out of there. I'm out of there on that shit. I'm
I
out
was
of
like,
there.
where, how can I get away from this?
That's how he feels. That's how he feels.
Yeah,
I started to slide to the right.
I'm out of this
That's how I
shit.
feel.
Yeah, I
anyway.
feel you, I feel you.
Women seem to be, a little more emotional. You know what I mean?
Man, but
than
you know
men.
what?
To
So-
the women that I've met.
Yeah.
So
you know what I mean?
So I'm gonna be absolutely honest. I feel like women are just as strong. I feel like
hell yeah, they are.
They mastered being able to let those emotions
'Cause
out.
they've been allowed
And
to
then
be able to do that
And
their
then it
entire
made
life.
everybody else look at them like, oh, you must be fragile.
But
because everybody done told us don't show those emotions to show that you strong.
But if you got a man, right, and you know the house already
I ain't got no man.
in Shemp, I'm talking about a woman. If she has a man and you kind of know shit like, Rocky, she already emotional, right? So you don't want to bring your emotion and put it on her. That's what I'm saying. Cause that's
But is she always emotional? Is that what you saying?
She's
Because
already
at some point,
emotional.
but I'm saying, is she always that way?
No, probably not.
So you find a void. Now, sometimes you might have to wait a couple weeks.
I think, yeah,
So then it comes back to what we talked about in the first season. Having those conversations where it's like, hey, are you in a space where you can listen
well,
to
you're
me?
able to listen. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
are
But
you in a
yeah,
space
no,
where you
that's-
can hear
In
this
my
shit?
situation, if some shit going on that's family oriented, I'm probably not gonna cry in front of my wife because she's already dealing with it the way she's dealing with it, right? She's already stressing and scared of whatever else may happen.
She ain't see you cry about that dog.
Hell yeah, but that's way
Same.
But
different.
that wasn't
That's
stress,
family
though.
That
shit
ain't a
though.
stress.
That's
Nah,
family
but-
shit though.
But different.
Nigga, that's not a
Different.
stress.
We talking about
That's
Okay.
not
Alright.
the shit.
That's not a motherfucking.
That's not
I don't know how the
bills
fuck we
and
about to
eating. I got
eat.
you.
I don't know how the lights about to come back on. How the fuck the water? We gonna pay the water bill tomorrow, nigga. That's real life shit that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So I don't want to come in like. Shit, I don't know either. Nigga,
We all in this
it's
motherfucker
over. You
sick.
feel me?
We
She
all
don't-
sick in
she
this
ain't gonna know what to do after that. Goddamn.
Everybody jumping
What,
shit.
nigga? You don't know. Oh, Lord.
I want a divorce.
Hey, your kids looking at you like, oh.
Nigga, exactly.
I want a new daddy.
Hey, we know his daughter be like, hey, nigga, pull it together.
pull it together.
Get this shit together, nigga.
Nah, for real. But in those situations,
Stop
hell
it,
nah. I
Braille
wanna-
that 39, trembling and shit. 39.
Go back to 38.
I can't get this.
Hey, Matter of
He got
fact,
that shit under
update on my
control.
son. He's at 59 now.
There you go.
Shit, winning.
59.
Sis-
Like nigga, 60.
Like a little old person. He had forgot them
He
fuckers.
was at 59. He came a long way, man. We almost
Hey.
200.
But he showed himself he can
Hey,
overcome.
hey,
That's what he did.
Listen,
Going
listen,
back.
listen. Tone, when's the last time you cried, brother?
Been a while.
I don't know if they're gonna be able to hear him.
Tone
been
said
a
it's
while.
been a while.
Okay.
So Tone and Luke came through, man, to help us out. I really want to thank these guys, man.
Nah,
they
yeah,
came
for
through
sure.
to help us. Their careers are in the industry, the movie industry and film, and they came through, man, and helped us out tonight. Like y'all don't even know. Like I'm about to put tape on my floor everywhere and on
we
the
know-
table.
know where the lights go.
We taking pictures and everything
We taking
just to show
temperatures
where
of
all
lights.
the we taking temperatures. They told us, hey, this is 182 Kelvin. I was like, hey, I don't even know.
I don't even know
I don't know that
If you
language.
curse at me one more time like that, nigga, I'm a.
Yeah, because the real people gonna know.
So
He said-
I
he
was
said
lying.
56.
I
He
was
said
being
56.
sarcastic. I was being sarcastic.
At 56.
Yeah, 48 to 56.
Your nigga was on your ass.
Right. So y'all know this shit is real. But man, we really appreciate these guys coming through, man. And we really wanted to get their insight, like on this, of course. But as men, we want to involve them in the conversation, man, because crying ain't something that we talk about all the time. And like we said, these are conversations that we want to have in our community and get the conversation going. So what better way to show that we actually getting the conversation going and including the men that are in our lives, get them included in the conversation.
Yeah, I think it represents that when your circle, take a moment, step outside of the jokey and the sports talk, and have these conversations because we all go through something of that nature at some point.
Yeah.
Hey, and I can honestly say this, man. The guys that we participate in the flag football, the guys on our flag football team, I can honestly say, like, when we get with them, like, bruh, like, especially these two guys, I know they literally ask, man, how you doing?
Yeah,
Like, Tone really come in and be like, man, how you doing? You sure?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I be like,
no,
yeah, I'm
for real.
good, bro. He be like, I don't know, man.
Why he trying
You
to
sure?
break your hand while he dap
Right.
you up?
like Luke the same way. I don't think that man, I can't speak for him 100%, but I feel like Luke one of them dudes that ain't ever met a stranger type dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we played against them initially, and then when we came together, it was like
My brother.
the shit was smooth. You know what I'm saying? We molded right in together, and like since we came together, like he has been like, yo, what's happening, B? Always on it, always dapping, always making sure everybody cool, man. Like, and I had a game, that man threw me 5 passes, and I dropped all 5 of them because he
Sorry,
left-handed.
motherfucker.
Man.
Right, because he left-handed.
Ball
and then he
spinning
got
out.
mad at me when I came and stole a touchdown from him.
Yeah, but
ain't
that
my
was
fault.
Yeah, no, it really
It was
was.
your fault. I ain't
But,
trust you.
All right, man.
Just-
Throw the tone.
but and I just want y'all to know that was one game. Since then, I've been
been crying
connecting
ever
with.
since.
I've been connecting with this nigga.
Hey, Pee Wee
I've
wouldn't
been
say
He been
that.
crying
I've
ever
been,
since.
yeah,
Pee
Pee
Wee
Wee
wouldn't say that.
wouldn't say it, but I've been connecting with this man. But man,
nah.
again, we really appreciate them coming through, man, doing what they did.
Nah,
man.
for sure.
I'm talking about like they awesome at what they did. I wish we could flip this camera around, but by the time I get older, I probably trip over 100 different chords and shit. Because that's what they came in and did, man. They set this shit
Sell
up
them
purpose.
cards.
They said they got a clean site.
God
Clean site. You just throwing them. Hey,
So
look,
now I'm just lying like Wallace in here. I'm just lying. I'm just
defend your
He just
shit.
a liar
Defend
like
your
Wallace.
shit.
Listen, so basically they say I'm lying like Wallace in here.
Stop rubbing off on your ass.
Lying like Wallace.
That's funny.
But listen, we're gonna tag these guys, man, just in case
Nah,
y'all
for
need
sure.
something like this, man. Y'all can get with them. I don't know what their rates are. I'm not paying them. Wallace may do it, but I ain't.
Think Wallace in charge.
But yeah, man, just wanted to
I get the bill.
definitely want to show our appreciation, man, for the work that they came in here and did, because like this shit was not easy. Like for real, they came in and was like moving. I don't even know where half of my furniture go no more. Like they really came in and got this motherfucker together. Though.
Hey,
But
look,
I-
let
and
me.
we really
I know we trying to get out here. Let me add one more thing. Like this is an example of like when you go on your journey. These two dudes have been on their journey in videography and film, And then when you get through and you get to a space where you have knowledge, you can go share it and spread it to your community. And that's exactly what they did for us. Like, they've been going through their own spaces and then volunteered to come bring that to us to help us grow to be better. So the community gets better. So that shit is dope that they came out here on a Thursday night.
Thursday night.
Thursday
God
night.
dang.
I hate fucking Thursday
Boy
night.
got family.
Well,
and
look,
everything.
you ain't got to watch no football because they ain't
Man,
working.
that's sorry fuck, ain't it?
But hey,
But it's
another good episode of Dropping
Yeah, it
Dymes,
was.
man.
Wallace cried. I thought I was gonna be the first. Damn, he beat me to it.
That nigga said, damn, because he wanted to cry so bad. So
I tried to do.
I cried. I blacked that out.
We're gonna edit that part.
he's the editor.
I don't remember that.
He does
He
the editing.
edited, right?
12 minutes and 62
as
seconds.
always,
in.
man. As always, we appreciate y'all, man, for coming out, spending some time. And man, tell a friend to tell a friend, tell a friend.
Yeah,
Subscribe, comment, share, hit the bell.
Hit the bell.
And like always, let us know.
Like it.
You know the last time that you cried
Yeah,
and why.
as always,
And
man.
why?
Comment
That's
with
the
us.
big. That's the big thing. Why?
And go to the website,
Yeah.
www.droppingdymes.com. Dimes with a Y. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with
Get
us.
your t-shirt.
Yeah,
I
get your
told
t-shirt or
everybody,
2
whole
or
family,
3.
Christmas t-shirt
We got-
coming
Joe
up.
Small.
We got
It's
10
a medium.
colors. 10 colors. We got y'all covered, man.
You ain't just trying to get your pecs popped. Bitch.
We got you. We got the red, we got the burgundy, we got this
10
navy,
colors.
but we got 10 colors, man. Yeah. Got
Just start
10
yelling
different
colors out.
We got pink and green, we got the blues, everything, man. Come through, shop with us, man.
Do that.
You know we love y'all.
We trying to
And as
grow,
always,
man.
We love y'all. See y'all next time, man.
Oh, look, what
Alright.
you did last time?
All right. Like that.
That way.
Like that.
Love
Yeah.
y'all.
Don't throw them games in there.
This how I'm feeling inside. Every line that I write.